score after one.
With the score, Packers 6, Eagles nothing.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
To Travis Fulgham. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a carry for Sanders.
3-yard line.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Jair Alexander on the tackle. Tackled back at the 20.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football. Charles got 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Rodgers
give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Rodgers. Fourth down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Sideline and incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Ball carrier.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
It's 4th down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers again now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with grit. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts
A gain of 12.
as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Hurts sets up to throw it. And incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 45. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Intercepted.
Well, suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Alan Lazard. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
Field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the lead extends. It's 15-0. So a capper there to a pretty good 1st half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Miles Sanders,
Touchdown,
77 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
27-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
Rodgers pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now Sanders. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
This ball complete to Rager. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's going to get there.